Good morning. Sophie's like that. Go, go. I was like, are we going? Yeah, somebody needs to tell me when we go. You did. Diane was like, I forgot to count. Sorry, it's all right. Do you know what, Diane, the other day, David stood next to me at the counter and he went, I said, it's Carol Lucy's birthday today. He went, oh, happy birthday, Carol. I went, why are you talking to? It's like it's live. He went, we are. Hadn't heard Amber do the counting at all. Oblivious, right? No, she did it. No, she absolutely did it. Morning to Ria, Sheila, Maureen, Barbara B, still here. Lou Greentree, still here. Thank you very much for joining us this very, very warm Saturday morning. It's going to be a scorcher today, isn't it? I watched a bit of Wimbledon last night and everybody you could see them in the crowd just going like this. Like the Wicked Witch of the West, just melting. Anyway, we've got another cracking hour for you here at Highlight Crafts and Live Shopping, talking everything airbrush. And we got a new little tool.
Ooh,
I don't no idea how this works. I'm really looking forward to this.
Have you not seen it in action?
No, I haven't, David.
Oh.
So let me tell you all the housekeeping, get that out of the way, and then we can get down this counter and over to David, shall we? So first of all, where can you watch us? Well, it's super easy. You can watch us on YouTube, so you can put us on your big TV. You can also watch us on Facebook, Instagram, and our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop with us on either Facebook or Instagram, we're going to show you a product, and that product will have a code. And all you need to do to reserve that item is type shop and then the code into the comments underneath the video, so you don't need to miss a second of what we're teaching you, which is brilliant. Also, you don't miss out on any deals. Then we're going to send you a message, a direct message, and in that message there's going to be a link. You're going to click that link and that will take you to our website, highlightcrafts.com. Now, just because we've had 2 or 3 new customers in the last hour, I want to tell you about our club. So before you log into your account, I need you to open an account. If you haven't done so yet, please do, because it's free, which is exactly, to be fair, what you would expect. But it also makes you a member of Club Highlight. And that means that the price that you see on the screen is not the price that you're paying. You will get extra discount. So you'll start off in tier 1. Then the more you spend with us, you get up those tiers, the more you save. And it's free to join the club. So you might as well. But the other thing that you get is points with every pound that you spend. And on a basket spend over £35, you don't pay any postage. So it's got all the benefits and then some of being a club member, but without any of the fees. So for me, it's just something that you would do. And I signed up to a couple of websites recently. You get 10% off your first order. You get your discount off every order, which is just phenomenal. So then all you need to do then is log in and then check out. Now, if you'd prefer to shop with us directly on the website, you can absolutely do that. Just go onto there and click Watch Live. Once the show starts to stream, all the items in that show will appear down the right-hand side of your screen. All you need to do then is select the ones that you wish to purchase, and they will go into a basket. You'll see a little red shopping bag appear at the top of your screen, and when you're ready to log in and check out, click on that basket. Now then, you can also have a peruse of the website while you're there as well. So all your basics, your tapes, your papers, your cards, all of that, add that into that basket, get that basket spent to over £35, and you'll qualify for that free postage. Now, if you are brand new and you would like reminders before we go live on a show, simply type live into the comments underneath and we will make sure that you're notified every time we go live. You'll just get a little ping on your phone so you don't miss any deals. And you can also shop ahead from midnight. So midnight on Sunday night, you will be able to open up all Monday's deals and shop ahead, which is fantastic, isn't it? Right, let's say good morning to a few more of you. Maureen C says, welcome to all the new customers. Don't forget to join the club. It really is worth it and doesn't cost you a penny. Absolutely, Maureen. How fabulous is that? Timothy says, I have a lot of stencils for my cards, but always seem to struggle to use them to look good. Well, Timothy, you are in exactly the right place at the right time. It's like kismet. Are you coming over here to talk about this airbrush, please? David's coming in. Legs are out today.
They are. Do you know what? I was yesterday. I don't know why I didn't wear shorts for setting up at Doncaster.
Right.
It was like I was in a dressing gown. It was
warm. Right. Let's explain this airbrush.
Yes, let's do it.
This is so much easier than using stencil brushes.
Oh my gosh,
Isn't it?
it's so much easier.
Right,
And you
Timothy,
get a
are you
better
ready?
finish as
And
well.
everybody else at home as well.
Right, okie dokie. So, your airbrush gun, this is an amazing piece of equipment, okay? We've seen it here before at Highlight Crafts, but we always like to share with you a new way of working with it and different techniques. This comes to you as a cordless, rechargeable airbrush tool, okay? You're going to get absolutely everything that you need to clean it, to use it, to keep on top of working with it, and to use it continuously with, of course, rechargeable power. Now, the unit itself comes to you, it's got an air compressor inside it with a USB-C port. It's got, yours is ever so slightly different shape to the one I'm working with, but it's the exact same make and model in terms of course, its functionality.
Oh, absolutely.
On and off button, first speed, second button, slightly lower speed, and then third for off, okay?
Perfect.
Now the threaded, the threaded top to it just here is where, of course, you're going to attach the spray barrel, okay? And that just really simply and easily twists onto here, like that, okay? Oh, it's so fun. And then that's on and it's in place. Now, when you're starting to actually put this piece of apparatus together, you've got a few different bits and bobs to actually learn about on here. Now, this one you can twist clockwise and anti-clockwise, and when you twist this clockwise, it's going to reduce the amount the trigger will come back. When you do it anti-clockwise, this thread here will come out further, and the trigger will go back further, okay? Which means you get more air passing through, which of course will then increase the amount of ink that's spraying, and of course its intensity and pigmentation, so for shading, for colour blending, all that sort of stuff. You do also get two different pans. These will fit onto the top. Now, I don't actually ever really use the smaller one. I only ever use the largest one because I find it easier to clean out. You do have two in case you want to, of course, chop and change between inks. These thread, of course, then onto the top of the unit here. So they're just going to sit in place. They do have a little breathable hole there in the top so it doesn't create a vacuum. It has a continuous flow. Also as well, I'm going to go through all this at demo as well, you do have the spray nozzle. Now it's a cone effect, so it's an ultra fine spray. You're going to get the recharging cable, which will fit into a computer tower, a USB port or a power bank to charge it up. Now the actual air guns themselves, they're going to, with a full charge, and I say full charge is anywhere between about half an hour to 35 minutes, you're going to get out of it at least over an hour, okay, of continued use of it being on.
Brilliant.
I have not charged my, well, when we've been doing shows, I think we did about 3 or 4 shows, I didn't put it on charge once. The power was absolutely fine in it. You also get all of your cleaning apparatus as well. So you get all of your little brushes. These are going to go down to all of the tubes, channels and barrels inside there, and all the different chambers. And you do get a pipette inside there as well for decanting different inks into here.
Perfect. So if you want that one, shop brush, $34.99 before your discount.
Yeah, it's an amazing
That's
kit.
an amazing price for an airbrush. That's cordless, you're not tethered, it's quiet. And I have to say, we used this in the festival that we've just done. We did more of a technique-based festival, and everybody that used that fell in love with it. Honestly, it was just brilliant. I mean, I have an airbrush, but you're tethered, and it's really noisy.
Really noisy.
And you don't have the control that you have over that.
If you're doing like wall decoration, or you're going onto furniture, that sort of thing, or different angles where you need to get up, down, left and right, all that sort of stuff, having a cable on there, and usually with a tethered airbrush gun, they have what is a coiled hose, and that's your airline tubing, and that can be quite restrictive. It springs back and you're constantly fighting with it. You pull the air compressor towards yourself, you've got this really noisy pump going on, and it's just a bit frustrating. This is a hobbyist one, so for model making, for stencil art, all that sort of stuff, you're going to get a real quality finish with this.
Perfect for that. Now, I need to tell you that 30% of the cleaning kit is now allocated in people's baskets. Now, for our new customers, I just need to make this really clear for you. You imagine you're walking around your supermarket, that food that's in your basket isn't yours until you check it out. And somebody could come along and take something out your trolley. And there won't be much you could do about it. It's a bit like that here. So if you want it, and you definitely want it, you need to be checking out your baskets, because we put a lot of repeats out over the weekend, and somebody could watch this show tonight at 11:30 and go, oh, actually, I quite fancy that. And if you haven't checked out, they can take it out of your basket. Mrs. H999 says, been reading you, Mel, for the last 7 minutes. My phone locked, couldn't do anything. Had to restart it. At least I know the housekeeping rules. I know, right?
The rules are covered.
Yes, this is brilliant. Okay. Oh, right. Well, I don't know. Diane says, hello, I'm on a different platform this time. Please can I be sent the usual link on Messenger? Do you know what that means, Diane?
You'd have to do it through Facebook.
To do it through Facebook, Sophie says. See, the kids are in this month today. Oh, Sophie's on cameras. She's young. She gets it. I thought DMs were Doc Martens. Why
And the PM was the Prime Minister.
Well, why are people sliding into other people's shoes? I'm like, what's going on here? Apparently it's not. I know, we live in a world of abbreviations, don't we?
We do.
Right,
Absolutely do.
so do you want to talk us around this? Because this has a very special tool in here, doesn't it?
It does. This here is your cleaning chamber for your airbrush tool. It makes it so much easier. It means that you don't need to go to the sink every single time you want to clean out your airbrush.
Oh,
I know.
I like that.
So all you need is a jug of water and the kit itself and your airbrush. Now what you're going to get inside here, I'm going to show you how to actually use this at demo. I'm going to talk you through what you're going to get in here.
Lovely.
You're going to get the glass chamber,
Nice.
okay? So this inside here is what's going to collect all of the residue from inside your airbrush gun. So
Got it.
leftover ink, you know, all that sort of stuff. You do get the stand and the holder and additional filters in here.
Oh,
I know.
nice.
So the stand,
Let's have a
we'll
look.
take this out of here.
Love that.
So you're going to get your additional filters. They're going to go in there straight away and you get a full extra pack of them as well.
Oh.
I actually cheated and just washed it, which meant they lasted so much longer.
There you go.
And so basically the way that this works is on the top section just here, that's going to fit in like that, okay? And your stand, which keeps the balance right, is then going to go on the bottom like that.
Clever.
And then this just threads through like that. So you've got your glass chamber attached, and then your airbrush gun, as you're cleaning it, is going to sit just inside here,
Oh,
and the nozzle
clever.
goes in as you're working with
Oh,
it.
that's brilliant.
It's really easy to work with. Now, what you do is you take the lid off the top of your airbrush gun pan, and then any residue of ink left in here, you just continually fill with your pipette or your jug of water whilst the airbrush is on. So you're going to switch it on, and basically all of the spray is contained within here, so there's no mist going anywhere. There's a filter here, which of course is going to let the air come out, but not
Brilliant.
the ink. So your airbrush gun will run perfectly clean. Very little use of brushes required, but they're there in case some of your ink is dried up. Let it run through with clear water until, of course, it's completely drawn through. Then inside here, what you'll then start to find is that the filter pad eventually will just have a slight discoloration,
Yeah.
okay? And once this is like jet black, it's probably due to be replaced because it'll
Okay.
stop air passing through.
That's
Eventually this will
fabulous.
fill with a bit of water. All you do is then unscrew the top, just to clean it out, get rid of that water, but you can keep going for tons of projects. Now also in the kit, you're not only going to get the glass container and the cleaning equipment, you're also going to get, again, those additional filters. You've got bare threads as well, which go into the finest needle points. You get this as well, which is a gem.
60%.
Oh my goodness, really?
60% of this is now allocated and in people's baskets. Shop clean, $24.99.
So, okay, it's flying, so there might not be any left. Now this here is my favourite thing
This is
ever.
brilliant.
Oh, it's so good.
Absolutely brilliant.
So you untwist this inside here, and what you will find is the finest, pointiest needle ever.
Oh, it
okay?
is super fine.
It's incredibly sharp, which is why it's in a metal housing, okay? Now, the reason why you've got this, I'm going to show you at demo because I'll dismantle my airbrush tool, is this will fit exactly through the nozzle at the end, that pinpoint area which gives you the fine spray. This keeps it nice and clean. Keep it inside the metal casing. It's super protected in there, and keep it all together in the box.
Right, we've got one left.
Oh my goodness, what?
So it's now fast as fingers first, guys. If you want this, pop it into your basket. I love tools like this.
It makes it so much easier, and
Just
I love...
at clean up, it's easy, isn't it?
And
You
this
haven't
is
got a
the
big
thing.
basin of water, you're not backwards and forwards to the sink. Literally, on there, clean it through, job done.
Well, this is it.
If you're
and
going to have a new craft, you want the kit.
You want the kit, you want everything
you?
for it. We launched the airbrush gun, we had that for you, and then it was the cleanup process. And I was learning different cleaning processes.
Absolutely.
And I always had this big tray of water with me, and I was swishing it around. Said Stephanie, we need something, what can we... She was like, right, I'm on it.
On it. And that's what she
That's
found
the
for
journey
you.
of the product.
Right, let's have a look at these inks,
Yes.
first of all, shall we? So, first set, this one up here. So if you want your cleaning, it's shop clean. Your first set up here has the most beautiful colours in it, doesn't it?
They are
These
gorgeous.
blues. I mean, if I take that purple from there and pop it there, look at that colour coordination there. It's stunning,
I love
isn't it?
these. Those two together,
Aren't
I
they?
think, are so satisfying.
Just delicious. So you're going to get what? 2, 4,
Is it
6, 8, 10, 12, 15.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, 15 different inks that are made for your airbrush.
Yes.
Okay, so they are proper professional airbrush inks, and that's what you want to be using, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And the
Use
reason
your
why...
marbling paints from us as
You
well.
can use
can't
your
you? But
marbling
these are
paints.
made for
Well,
the job.
when we initially launched our airbrush tool, we kind of wanted you to see it before, of course. We'd then got the airbrush inks. But we thought, actually, wait a minute. We work with one of the biggest paint suppliers in the world. And at the moment, and at that time, we had their mixed media ink sprays and the marbling inks. So, of course, you can still feed those through your airbrush gun, but you have to clean it a little bit more often, of course, because it dries quite quickly. This is an airbrush ink, so what that means is it's not going to dry on instant contact with the air. So once you place it on your project, it just takes a few minutes longer, but there's a reason for that, is that if you're constantly feeding through a medium in an airbrush gun that dries, of course, with instant contact of pressurized or a draft of air, you're going to block that ultra-fine pinprick nozzle. Now, having an ink that doesn't do that means you get continued flow, better results, professional projects, and a happy, satisfying crafting experience. That's what you want every single time.
Brilliant. Right, this is gone.
Oh,
congratulations
okay.
if you got that. Now, there's a lot of you shopping on the website at the moment, so not necessarily shopping through live shopping, but on the website for these products. So I'm not just saying that to push you into checking your baskets out, but I do not want you to miss out. So please, 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 if you've got the products that you want, go and check out those baskets, because like I said earlier, someone can come along and nab them. And you don't want that, do you? Right, David. So that one is shop artist.
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. And then your next one is shop specialist. Is there a difference between the two?
In your specialist bundle, you're going to get a lot of metallic tones. Okay, so these are ones that are also packed with mica. Now, as suggested previously on our shows here with the airbrush gum, using mica in your airbrush inks is an option, but it's always best to go with an airbrush ink that has the correct mica in there for the process. It's incredibly fine and there is the right balance of it in here. For example, your mixed media shimmer sprays from Cadence, the mica content in ratio to the liquid formula is too high for an airbrush. It will block it too quickly. Okay, but with these, it stays fully suspended.
Right.
So of course, with your mixed media ink sprays, you'll find that when you tip them upside down, all of the colour will be at the bottom because it's a heavy mica. And there's tons of it in there, which is great because you get a good result, but for an airbrush gun, it's not suitable. With these, you get a wonderful metallic finish, and you can see that that mica is fully suspended throughout the entire medium. Some of your darker colours, you give them a quick mix, and then they're fully mixed like that, but they take seconds.
They do take seconds, yeah, absolutely. You're not having to bang it on your hand to get it to move at all. So 15 of those. I love the colours as well. They're quite vintage in tone, aren't they?
They're gorgeous.
So you've got really nice brights at the front, and then you've got your more muted vintage colours at the back. Those tints and tones and shades that we were talking about previously. You've
Oh, it's going there.
It's like one of those ball things that go like that, isn't it? Like that's hilarious, Dave. Brilliant. Right, if you want that, shop specialist, $27.99.
It just wasn't quite long enough.
That was proper tickle me. Right, next. Now then, what are these? I haven't seen these before.
Very deep, opulent, very moody, majestic colours inside here.
I like these.
Now, with inside here, you actually have an iridescence to them.
These are a bit special.
So you can use these with and without your airbrush. It's entirely up to you, whichever way you want to work with them. You can decorative paint with them, do all your detailed work, but they work perfectly in an airbrush. All metallic tones for you as well, so you can see. Look at the interference and the iridescence in there. Can you see that? It's reacting with the light, and it's reacting with the combinations inside there. Now give them a good shake just before you use them. And again with this, as we discussed earlier, the nozzle on this, it's a twist action one. You've got a seal inside the bottle, but it's a twist, and you can decant it very precisely and very finely into your airbrush pan, or of course a palette to work with. Now these have different flashes, so they're going to of course ever so slightly reflect the colour you're working onto. If you go onto a white or a dark surface, the colours will appear differently. Oh, how fabulous are these? We know about interference inks, don't we? We've had one of the cleaning kits bounce back, so somebody hasn't... Oh dear. That's a lock, isn't it? Somebody hasn't... Might end up sitting on Diane's knee. So if you want it shop clean and get it in your baskets and get it checked out, do you know what? My granddad always taught me, buy the best that you can afford and buy the right tools for the right job. Yeah. That is blinking brilliant, isn't it? It's not just takes all the hassle around of having water on your desk and just no. It's way easier. Right, so you're going to get 10 of these. So in this one, does it give me the colours? Yes, it does. Blue, purple. You've got lotus purple. You've got purple, red, crimson. I love these. I need these in my life. Turquoise, deep blue, black, dark red. Too little for this counter. Emerald green. Won't be tippy toes.
And burgundy. Clean's gone again. Well done to the person who got that. So you're getting 10 of those. I don't know which I'd choose. I think I need all of them.
Yeah, I'm definitely suggesting now I'm just
Really
going to
bad.
start with this because,
Are
of
you?
course, in your colours of your 2 sets of 15 here, you've got lovely brights, but if you've gone for those and you're wanting to add something completely different, for one, these are interference, they're all going to shine differently, but these are really deep colours. I mean, just look at that.
Stunning.
That
aren't
there,
they?
as you turn that and you see inside it,
Wow.
it's like moonstone. It's
It is.
fabulous.
It's delicious is what it is. So if you want that one, shop Jewel next set.
Next set
Gives
for
you all of these fabulous colours. I'm not going to read the colours out on these because it's quite obvious what they are, but look how stunning these are.
They're incredible.
Oh,
Now,
yeah, I'd need
Stephanie
all of them.
first shared these during the Airbrush show, and they absolutely flew. So we've managed to get them back for you. But
I don't
again,
think I've seen these before though. I haven't done a show with Stephanie
when I
with
was in
these.
Turkey.
No, I haven't done a show with these.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh, maybe Stephanie was
absolutely
around.
not. 10% of opulent and 10% of jewel are now allocated and in people's baskets. No, they were different ones. I'm sure they were because I don't remember that lid.
Oh.
And I certainly don't remember interference.
I remember watching in Turkey and thinking, oh my goodness, they've snuck these in.
No.
Snuck these in.
We're sneaky sneakers
Sneaky,
here, David.
sneaky,
As
but
soon as you
now
leave the building, we're on
get
it.
them now.
Right, so that's shop rich. It's
Uh-huh.
your middle one, is that right, Diane?
Yes.
And then your bottom one. Oh, look at
You
that
got your
colour.
gold.
Look at that.
Favourite of mine is that.
I love that
Look
one.
at that one, Mel.
Oh, yes.
And you like that.
I want to go
wonderful
somewhere where the
aqua.
sea's that colour.
Oh, look at
But
it.
I want to go in winter when it's not hot.
When it's not just ice then.
Yeah. How gorgeous
Yeah,
are they?
tremendous
So you've got your
colours.
choices. I don't know how you're going to choose. Maybe if you're not going to Doncaster, you're going to treat yourself.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
how nice would
sometimes
these
when
look
you know
all?
everybody else is at a craft fair and they're all having a great time, it's like, yeah, time to treat myself, I think. You know what? Absolutely. Right, so let's just go through those again from the top. So your top one, first of all, is Shop Opulent.
Opulent. No.
No, Shop Jewel. It's all right. Then your middle one is Shop Opulent. Lovely. And then your front set is Shop Rich. Perfect.
There you go.
Right. Screen
Screens,
stencils.
yes.
Could you use an airbrush through this?
You can use an airbrush through them,
Okay,
absolutely you can
perfect.
do. You can get different effects. Now, screens are typically designed with stencil work, so using a squeegee, a scraper, almost like screen printing. But these are self-adhesive screens, so they're
Yes,
reconditionable.
they're good, aren't
You
they?
can use them on glassware, cardstock, you can use them on ceramics, all that sort of stuff. They're reusable. Now, the manufacturers of these particular silk screens suggest that after 15 washes and 15 uses, the tackiness may have reduced and you may not be able to replace them. Now, we tested it and we had over 30 uses with one of them.
Right, okay,
And
fair
that was
enough.
through washing, drying, paint, wash, dry, all of that process, and it was still fine. As long as you care for these, they're going to last you an awful lot longer than you would expect.
Okay, perfect.
And with these, okay, the way that they work,
That is stunning.
it's
Can I
incredible.
just say that out loud?
Go through there with your metal leaf mixie on,
Oh,
take it
David.
away and gild it on glass. It's going to look unbelievable. Or metal leaf mixie on through there, take it off, chuck embossing powder on onto whatever, and then it's gilded and permanent.
Love that. Nearly 10% of this is already allocated
That's
and in people's
unbelievable.
baskets. That's one of my favourite ones I've ever seen.
Oh, me too. 100% agree with you on
gorgeous.
that. And you've got the accent one here as well. So for canvases, glassware, ornamental pieces, whatever you're going onto, you're going to get a stunning finish with this. Absolutely, you can use your airbrush gun through this. You would want to use a strong colour for it, of course, because you're going through a mesh. You're not going through an open space.
Yes.
So, of course, what can happen through diffusion of air is that it will group on the surface and it will
Right.
bead. But of course, if you're going to go here and do a nice deep gradient of colour, you'll get a flawless result.
Wow. Okay, so you're getting the rose and your lace
Look at
borders.
that.
I know. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Wow.
Absolutely
Oh my word.
stunning.
Wrap
It
that round
literally
a
looks like a
candle.
piece of lace has been blown up and made into a screen.
Right.
It's stunning.
What you can do with this
Oh, here he goes.
is because basically all of these screens, they're onto a waxed paper.
He's off.
So it's a non-stick paper on the back of here. So peel it off, wrap it around a candle, use your palette knife or a scraper and use your candle paint through it.
That's a dream on a candle.
And then you've got, oh, we should have done that in that show. We need to do it because we do it all.
I know we need to do it all. Right, my lovely. Next. So that
Yes.
one is Shop Stencil. This is your butterflies next.
Yes, soupy bumblebee.
I know all of that bumblebee.
So cute. Butterflies, dragonflies on here as well. You've got like this big moth. I love
like
that
the
one.
moth.
Yeah, it's very
I do. I
majestic.
think a moth for a men's card is a lovely alternative
It
to a
is.
butterfly, as is a dragonfly and a bee.
Yes.
So you've got something for everybody in there, haven't you?
You can still use your blended inks through these as well. That
Yeah,
will
you
still
can.
work. They can go
Absolutely.
into cards that don't feel like they're going to tear away all of your card. Just don't burnish them down super hard.
Yeah.
Just place them nice and evenly.
Screen Sensation ink, if you've still got some
Yes,
of
you
that.
can absolutely use your Screen Sensation.
There you go.
Ink.
Screen Sensation ink.
That's
Better
the
than
one.
that code I had, Shop Sheet.
Oh my goodness.
You've got to be really careful with that one.
did
Shop
indeed.
Butterfly, we'll get you that one for $9.99. I love this.
Yes.
This in silhouette.
The silhouettes, they're totally different from the rest of what we've got on the counter,
So imagine
actually.
you've got your candle and you've done an ombre that looks like a night sky, and then you wrap that round and you do black through it.
Yeah, that's...
And you've got your silhouette and you can still burn the candle, which is amazing. That is lovely, isn't
yeah,
it?
that's going to be, when I get back, that's what I'm going to do.
And you get back from where? Oh, you're going on holiday.
That's what I'm going to do.
That's what you're going to do.
I'm going to say, can we get some more screens? Because I really need to do that.
Shop Fairy, I'll get you that for $14.99. Bugs, love bugs.
Bugs. Now, the beetle, I love the beetle on here.
Yeah,
I think he's great.
They're fantastic, aren't they? And I want to do this in a box frame, so it looks like you've gone into the Natural History Museum, and you know those box frames that they've got
taxidermy
like that,
butterflies.
taxidermy butterflies,
Yeah.
that one. I think this would look lovely. So you've got butterflies in here, you've got dragonflies, you've got beetles, you've got moths. I think it's fab. It's just different, isn't it? You've got your little ladybird in there as well,
You
your
can
little
cut in
ant.
them. You
Yeah,
can cut them all out.
absolutely. Cut them
Absolutely.
all out and use those. Shop Insect. $14.99. Now these have been popular already, David. So I launched the SVG version of these a week last Tuesday, and then we did the physical ones of them on yesterday, Thursday morning. So you're going to get your 4 stencils. So you've got your holly with the berries. You've also got, thank you, David. You've got your stag with the little hearts.
It's so cute. I love the repeat pattern and how directional it is.
I did this with because we're out of mixing, I used a stencil glue from Pinflare.
Nice.
Stipple through it and then use that tortoise shell, that new metal
the
leaf.
verdigris all
It looked
yeah.
lovely. So that's your deer, excuse you. Then you've done exactly what I did, haven't you? Then you've got your gifts, okay? Now just know that yours will have a present there.
Okay.
There was a bit missing on the present, but we made it right.
It's not present.
It's not present, it's gone off. And then we've got the snowflakes in there as well. These as a background will be lovely. We've had loads of you just join us.
Good morning,
Thank
guys.
you ever so much. Do you want to go and get ready for demo? And I'll
lovely,
do,
thank you.
I'll say hello to everybody. Diane's asked, now that's a really difficult question. What's everybody's favourite ice cream or ice lolly? Diane's is clotty cream or strawberry flavoured ice cream. Diane, have you tried the Haagen-Dazs strawberry cheesecake?
Oh, no, I've not tried that.
Oh, you need to try that because it's the both of them combined.
T1, I'll do that today.
T1 is when we've just made a decision, it's happening. No debate. Love that. I do that every day. Instant. 20% of this one is now allocated and in people's baskets. Tricia says, I'm sitting in the garden and it's absolutely boiling already. I know, right? It really is very, very hot out there today. And yeah, good morning to all of you. I don't think I've got all the comments coming through here for some reason. Oh, no, I have. Yeah, good morning. Welcome to live shopping. So super easy to shop with us here at Highlight Crafts. All you need to do is when you see a product that you wish to purchase, we'll give you a code, and all you do is type shop and then the code into the comments underneath the video, and that will automatically pop it into a basket for you. David,
Sorry.
what did you have to eat last night? Oh, it's a bit
I do
right.
apologise.
I'm sure you should. And that will pop it into a basket. We'll then send you a message with a link in there, and you just click that link and that will take you to checkout. Really, really easy to shop with us. And what's lovely is you don't need to miss any demos. You can also shop with us on the website. Just press watch live and all the items that are in that show will appear on the right hand side of your screen. You just select the ones that you wish to buy and they'll go into a little red shopping bag that will appear at the top of your screen. And when you're ready, make sure you're logging in and then check out. 20% of Opulent, which is the middle one. Am I right there?
Yes,
yeah, middle one. Shop Opulent. 20% of that is allocated already. Did you say another one as well, Diane?
Actually, all three now.
All three. All three, 20% of all three. Just treat yourself. You're not going to Doncaster. It's too hot to sit outside, isn't it? It's too hot. Treat yourself to something new. I always love it when you get new stuff. It's like play day all over again, isn't it? And it reinvigorates everything else that you've got. Right, my lovely.
Hello.
Oh, listen to this.
Oh, let's have a listen.
Right, hang on. I need to find this. Let me start at the beginning. Let me find what everybody's is.
Find some blue.
Leslie B says, I like clotted cream ice cream too, but also salted caramel. The problem is if I take a tub of ice cream upstairs, I don't come back down. Karen Halbert says, the new Magnum Euphoria Black Cherry.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Or pink lemonade lolly. Or same as Diane, clotted cream and strawberry. You need to try the Haagen-Dazs strawberry.
I love
cheesecake.
a Solero.
Do you?
Oh, I love a Solero. Yeah,
it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mrs. H999 says that they sell beetroot and Belgian chocolate ice cream here, plus
Wow.
many, many more. Had a tiny taste of hubby's, delicious. And Norma H says bubblegum ice cream. Oh, Marina says, so hot, lying in bed with 2 fans on full, feel staying there. Marina, we've got, did you manage to get the neck fan from the other day from Simon Isles? If you didn't, check out liveshopping.vip. Bought 3. I've ordered 3. 1 for my car, 1 for here and 1 for home. I tell you, I had a thought this morning. I had a really funny thought this morning. So I'm thinking, right, I'm driving home, it's going to be hot and it's going to be a long journey because I'm heading towards Manchester and Oasis are on there tonight.
Yeah.
So it could be a while. And I'm thinking I could put 1 around my neck and then I could have 1 around my feet. 1 around each foot. I could balance it so that when because I've got an automatic car, I don't need to worry about
yeah, of course.
the pedals much. I was thinking of all the different ways to keep cool because I can't open the window because already I've got more freckles on my right arm than my left arm. I don't want to get sunbit. Laura says, can't eat a lot of ice cream. However, there's always a however in there. I found I can eat the homemade ice cream as long as I use Elmley cream with strawberries. Oh, now that's a plan. Oh, Laura. Yeah, I might have to do that. Shop Stencil, 30% now is allocated. Right, David, let's see this in action, shall we,
So
please?
should we do it?
Are we
Okay,
ready?
so what I've got here is an airbrush, my airbrush, and I've been inking with it. So we're
Right.
going to clean it first. Okay, so all you do is you take your airbrush cleaning unit and you're going to pop your airbrush in. Now it goes into the silicone holder just here. Then all you need to do is the pipette that comes with your kit, just pick up some fresh water and pop it inside the pan, okay? And then turn your airbrush gun on, release the trigger back, and what's going to happen is that's now going to start filling in here. So you can see, there look, the colour's coming through. Keep going in there until all of that ink has started to pass through.
Okay.
It's now filling inside here, okay? And as it filters through, every now and again, turn it off and just pour any excess away. Go back in, fill it up again with some clean water. So
I
let's
love
go
that
the
too.
clean water
Brilliant,
inside
right?
here. And now that will have cleaned through and flushed through that entire airbrush gun, which means that as you're working with it, your water is now nice
Oh,
and
look at
clean.
that.
Look at that.
Brilliant.
How good is that?
Absolutely brilliant. We need
It's
to get
so
more of those
good.
in stock.
We really do, because that makes it so much easier, and then any excess water can just go back into your water bath that you're working with. Or you can
Fantastic.
always unscrew the lid and put it in here. Whatever's easiest for you, but that is a game changer. No longer swishing it around, doing all those different things with it. You can just get crafting.
If you have got that cleaning kit in your basket, I need you to check it out, please, because somebody can come along and nick it.
Yes.
Quite frankly.
Absolutely. Right, okie dokie.
40% of Shop
Oh my
Stencil
goodness,
is now
wow.
allocated. Right, David.
Right, I'm going to
Oh,
show
I'm
you.
excited. I love watching the airbrush.
Well, Stephanie made this the other day.
She did. Isn't
and
that beautiful?
And I was like, oh, I'd like to airbrush that.
Love that.
It's so nice.
Isn't it?
And I thought it was all, it came with a stand,
Yes.
but you could just hang it up. So what
Oh,
we're going
you
to
could.
do is we're going to do an airbrush with this one. So I'm going to start in my airbrush gun, making sure it's, of course, cleaned out. So just get any extra water out of there. There we go. You don't want loads of water in it before you add your inks. And I'm just going to go in with some of our inks from our 15-piece colour kits to start with, because I'm not using a metallic on this one right now. I'm just using a flat colour. Now, No, you don't ever need to put tons of ink in there, but if you've got loads in there, don't worry, you can always pipette it back out and put it back in your bottles,
Yeah,
okay?
absolutely.
If there's any major amount of ink left over. Now, before you start, I would always get a bit of paper towel or something on standby, because you don't want to start spritzing through with water, because a little bit of water is going to come out first, and then your ink, okay? So switch it on, and just let any of that come out first. There we are, like that, and now it's got that fine spray.
Ooh,
so we can start to work directly onto our project. See here? And you can see where it's emptied ever so slightly there. I'm just going to put a little bit more ink in, and then as I'm going to do it, I'm now going to get white on standby because we're going to start to blend it through.
Okay.
Okay.
Lovely.
I'm going to pick that up and get it going. Let's have a little look. And we're going to go straight on and starting to fill this and getting that wonderful ombre all the way to the top. Going to refill all of that colour down here. Now we're going to go in with white. Okay, so just white on its own, not adding any blue.
So easy.
Oh, it's incredibly easy. You're going to love this. Remember, always start a little bit of tissue, just in case you've got any other colour coming through. And now that is going to start to create a nice baby blue for us.
Oh, look at that.
As it's working in there, okay? All the way around.
That's beautiful, David.
So now I'm going to go this side here. I'll just rotate it around so I can get the tops of the houses, because of course I was focusing in one direction there. Here we go. Now it's going to capture this side. You okay, Sophie? I don't know if you're in the splash zone there. There we are.
All right, she'll just have a multicoloured T-shirt now, won't you?
Just be a silhouette of a phone
line.
with a camera.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what I'm going to do again is just go in with an airbrush tool.
A friend of mine did that when she went on holiday. She had a mobile phone on the leg.
Wow.
Talk about white bits. It was very funny. She came back, she went, "I've had a pair of shorts," and I went, "What's that on your leg?" She went, "Oh yeah, I fell asleep on the phone, a friend of mine."
Oh my goodness.
They went abroad for 2 weeks and she fell asleep one day with her phone on her leg.
I've done it with sunglasses on
got a
before.
rectangular.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Here we go. So then, that was a real simple technique.
Ooh.
But look at that. Look at that wonderful ombre that you get with an airbrush tool. So it's faded out from, of course, that deep blue into that wonderful white tone. It is gorgeous. I love working with it every time. And look at how you can just create a simple blend like that.
You know?
That quick and easy.
It's magnificent, isn't it?
Incredibly easy.
What does it work on? What will the ink work on?
So it's going to go onto wood, it's going to go onto metal, it's going to go onto ceramics, plastics. If you're going to go into glassware with it, it can bead ever so slightly. So do very light minimal sprays with even coverage and gloss it or spray lacquer it afterwards with something. I would use like a solvent-based lacquer spray for something like that, which we are working on getting from Cadence.
Charlene says she's ordered the neck fans for her family for Christmas this year. They'll be great for when they go camping in our hot summers. Marina Bowen says, Mel, fans due for delivery Monday. No, we've got ours today. Laura says, I remember to get the condensed milk. Oh, so we'll be making some ice cream later. Oh, I love condensed milk.
What is condensed milk?
45% of shop stencil is allocated and now in people's baskets. Well done if you're getting that. It's beautiful. That flower, it's like a peony, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. Just glorious. And as David said, because they're flexible and tacky on your candles, they're going to be amazing. Round your glass bottles, round those wine boxes that we bring you, they're going to be sensational. And then you're going to get those lace panels. Aren't they lovely?
Absolutely gorgeous. They really, really are. I mean, the surface coverage you're going to get with that on glassware. Oh, I really want to just open it and do it. It's just gorgeous.
Have we got enough to open one, Diane?
I don't think we do. I wasn't...
The shop stencil.
I don't know if we'd know.
Does...
Oh, no. It's going to
just
go.
The stock. So, no, we'll leave one for
go.
somebody else. That's perfect. This effect looks amazing, doesn't it? Absolutely
It's so
amazing.
simple. It's simple to do, though.
It
That's
really
the beauty
is.
of this. That's what you want. You want simple and effective.
So really multi-surface, isn't it?
Oh, multi-surface.
As long as it's porous.
So wood, okay. So what I did with this
let's have a
one
look at this.
is I crackled this wooden box. I did the draw fronts in one of the Cadence crackles.
Love that.
Did that part of one of our classes and put that one back in there when it was wet.
Of course you did. No way. Is it stuck? Is it?
It won't be.
It won't be because he'll prize it out. Well, Stephanie would have the hatchet on it by now, wouldn't she? She'd be like, hacking at it. She would, yeah, she would.
I
Absolutely.
thought this was going to come off then, but it's not. So,
funny.
right, okay. So with this, we can do ombres on wooden items. It goes beautifully on wood. So let's start off with some complementary colour tones. I've got a yellow and orange here, so we can fade these out to one another. We'll start with our darker tone first. Just before we do, though, we do have a bit of blue still in here, so we're going to go back to our cleaning caddy, our cleaning station, should I say?
I love that.
Oh, it's so cute.
It
Then
is,
I'm just going
brilliant.
to top it up with clean water, just like that, or you can use your pipette, and then switch it on and just feed through any of that colour. And you want to leave it for about 10 to 15 seconds so it really has flushed it through there, okay? It's taking all of that ink through. And I will open this and show it you at the end as well so you can see how much it's collected.
It's a very clever design, that.
Oh, nothing's going anywhere.
No.
I'm not getting any spray. I'm not
No.
getting any wastage. There's literally nothing going anywhere at all. So,
I'll tell you what, you've got one of those outside in the warm. Just a quick spritz. Oh, yeah, I might have to have one
Let's
of
have a
them.
look
Good
in
morning. Lovely to see you two together. It's so much fun. Yeah, we do try and have fun here at Highlight Crafts. We just try and keep you company. Shop Specialist is allocating now, which is this one. Lovely. So that's the one that's got the white in there, which is perfect. So again, making all those colours lighter. That's the difference, isn't it? That white enables you to get that seamless blend. So this now busy. Shop Specialist, $27.99. You get 15 different colours in there as well. I love this. If you went into your local paint store now and you went for all the vintage, those are the kind of colours that you'll be getting. I think they're absolutely stunning. I like the brights and I like the colour, but those for me stand out above the others. And if you've got those and these, the iridescent ones, oh my goodness me, they're going to be a little bit special, aren't they? Right, David, are you ready?
Let's go for
back.
it, shall we?
Yep, absolutely.
Right, so I'm just going to take any moisture out of the airbrush gun, again, just on a piece of towels, turn it on like that, and just get any of that additional water out of there.
That's blinking brilliant, right?
So, it's fabulous. Right,
Yeah,
then what you're going to do, oh, we really do. So we're going to fill that up with some orange. We're going to start to actually create an ombre on here. So pop some orange airbrushing into it, or any colour that you're working with. And again, I'm just going to pop over here while I turn it on. There we are, so it's got it going. And then we're just going to start airbrushing directly onto the wood. Look at how that's covering on here.
Wow.
Perfectly. It's honestly amazing.
Look at that. And it's seamless. That's what I love about airbrushing. You can get it
seamless.
absolutely seamless, can't you? And it's portable. So David isn't tethered to any plug or anything like that. It's quiet. So it's not gonna, you're not sitting in a room, you know, you could do it at night with the family if you sat in the lounge and you've got your tables in there, your craft tables in there. But look how easily it just covers that. It's tremendous, isn't it? And it's $34.99. That's the bit I can't get my head around.
I know the price.
A lot of airbrushes out there are really expensive, noisy, and you're tethered. This is a brilliant product. We've brought it so many times, and so many times it's sold out, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, absolutely super. Like I said, we used it in the last festival and everybody fell in love with it. Just get some scrap copy paper and have a practice first so that you understand the flow of the pen. Turn that little screw that's on the back that opens up or closes that flow and just find what works for you. The other thing they found better at the festival was if they stood up.
Yeah, oh yeah, sometimes it's much easier to stand.
Because if you're spraying like that, you kind of go in on an angle. If you stood up, you can work right over the work. That made a big difference in the classes, so that might be a tip for you as well, because it's worth just experimenting, but just put a bit in and play around. That's the key, isn't it? It's like when you get anything new, you've got to get used to it.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
it's not a difficult learning curve at all. In fact, it's super simple.
Look at this. I'm now going on with the yellow, just creating that blend between the two there, and go all the way over the top. And this, you would really struggle to do with a brush.
Oh.
I mean, look at that.
You'd spend hours doing that with a brush, trying to get that blend.
And going back over the orange.
And even if you just want to use it for making card backgrounds, ombres, that you can then put your silhouettes over the top. It's perfect for that. It doesn't have to be on 3D items. It can be on your cards and your paper. It's lovely, isn't it?
Look at that.
Look at that.
How quick and easy was that to do? We just ombre the sides. So simple, so effective. I love it so much. It's such a fabulous piece of equipment. Again, then go back to your cleaning station. Look at the colour inside there now.
Yeah, you can
see it all building up.
Yeah. So if you are going to use your marbling paints, I would use that still in a vat of water, because then you can use that to pick up
your marble.
Yes,
it's a different paint.
So if you're using your marbling paints, it's different. It flows beautifully. So you'll get a tub of water. You'll put your, what do they call it?
Gum tragacanth.
Gum tragacanth. Thank you. Gum tragacanth. Where did I get agapanthus? I was going to say that's a plant. You're going to put that in the bottom of your water and swish it around. Make sure that your water's got that in. And then when you're cleaning your airbrush, spray it into that vat of water, and then you can pick it up on your paper or whatever you want to use afterwards. But for the airbrush inks, brilliant. Sorry, Diane, you showed me a board and I have no idea.
It's nearly 10% on the airbrush.
Oh, nearly 10% of the airbrush, again, is allocated. We sell this out time and time again. It's a brilliant product.
Right.
Brilliant product.
There's something I'd like to share with you as
Yes,
well. Now, the
please.
pad I'm working with, I'd cleaned a few times, okay? So I had managed to get it clean, but it's now due to being changed, okay?
Right, okay.
And there's an indicator as to why this and how this is apparent.
Lovely.
When you're putting your airbrush gun in here, you turn it on, you'll get a little bit of bubbling, and that's around the nozzle. See there?
Right.
I got a bit of bubbling.
Yeah.
That's because the air can't feed through here as quick as it should be able to.
Right.
So it's getting clogged.
So
okay?
the filter needs...
Absolutely. Also, and I'll show you the filter will become ever so slightly damp through use, okay? So look at that now. It's got a slight orange tone to it. This has been used a few times, but that's wet. Now, when it's wet, it's not going to feed air through it because it's dense, it's solid,
Absolutely.
It's got all water in it. So all you can do is put that to one side and let it dry and see if it's still going to work, or you just put a fresh one in afterwards. You replace it, okay? It's as easy and as simple as that to work with. Honestly, I love this kit so much. It works so well. I'm just going to pour the excess water out of there to get that going. I'm just going to quickly clean down.
Yep.
I'm going to get set up. Okie dokie, lovely, thank you.
Right, let's have a look at this airbrush. He's so very nice, and you move as fast as that. She was up and at him Saturday morning, wide awake. Right, so your airbrush kit's going to come lovely in a box for you. You're also going to get, so this is your unit, right? So I love doing this bit. This will come separately, and it all comes in a box that's all got the foam padding. You can tell a company that cares about the product when it's packaged properly. So this is your actual unit itself. You can see you've got that little screw head on the top. You've got your charging point there, and you've got your on-off switch there as well. So 2 different speeds. Then you literally simply put that onto there, tighten it up. I'm not going to do it now because I'll end up dropping it. And you've also got your little kettle that just screws into the top, so make sure that that's nice and tight. And then this screw at the end, if I tighten it, take it in, that won't pull back. The more you turn this, the further back this will come. So this is your airflow controller, if you like. The further out it is, the more spray you're going to get. So you get that in there as well. You also get another little pot in there. You get your charger, and then you get all your different brushes for cleaning. And it's really important, David, isn't it, that when you've used your airbrush, you clean it.
Absolutely.
Because you don't want anything drying in there, because then it's going to be a devil to get out. You've also got a little pipette in there as well for putting your ink into the little kettle drums. And yeah, it's just a brilliant piece of kit. For $34.99 to be able to get an airbrush of this quality is absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I bought one the other day when it was all like, it was tethered, and it was, not the other day, a few years, years ago now, tethered, heavy, cumbersome, not good. Just not good. This is absolutely brilliant. We've got a comment. I'm coming behind you.
Let's have a look.
Comment says,
So we're going to do
Tricia.
I think we forgot.
Oh yeah, we are. Pictionary. We'll do that next. Yeah, we'll do it now. Yeah. Tricia says, I bought 3 of the air guns. Hubby, who is a French polisher, who was so impressed, wanted one. So happy with these. Super fun.
Wow,
there you go.
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing
Yeah,
that.
thank you ever so much. Karen Halbert question. How many colours does the airbrush come in, please? Mine is pink.
Oh yeah, so I think there's a green and a pink, okay? So I think the ones that I believe, to the best of my knowledge, these ones will all be green.
Right.
But there was a few pink ones, which I think we specified on a few of the shows where it could have been either green or pink. I do believe these ones are all green.
But they're all the same, right?
Oh yeah, it makes no difference at all. And do you know what? I've seen a few of you painting them.
Oh, fabulous.
On the outer casing, on the wraps, you can do dotting in detail.
Brilliant.
Just don't cover any of the vents because they draw the air in.
Yes, absolutely. 20% of that airbrush is
Oh, wow.
allocated. I'll tell you, every time. The one thing don't use through it, please, is alcohol ink.
Yes, don't use that.
Because the air will just dry it instantly
Yeah.
and then it will clog up that nozzle. So please don't use that, but you just buy the right thing for the right job.
Absolutely. You can use some of your hybrids in there as well, but what you want to do is mix it first with extender,
Yep.
so it's a water consistency, and thoroughly clean it between each project, because of course hybrid will dry. Best advice is probably just to stay with your airbrushing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, my lovely. Pictionary.
Okay,
We've got 5 minutes left.
let's do it. Right, okay.
Get it in, and then Diane can decide what
Am I
you're going to
doing it?
win.
Are you doing it?
No, you're doing it.
I'm doing it. Right, okay, so here we are.
Ready?
So how long do we need to give David? Is it
30 seconds.
Just test my pen. There we go. Don't know if I'm going to need the red one this time.
Let's go for 300 points.
300 points.
Right, okie dokie.
You ready?
Ready?
Can you read that?
Go.
Yes.
It would look better than if I... Oh, you see, that even looks like it, David. That's amazing. Look at that.
Oh,
What are those?
pen just did a little slip
It was good
there.
till then. Little nose.
5, 4, 3,
There you are.
2.
Done.
Golden little acorn or something.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, what is that? Type in the comments. What is that? And then you'll get to one of you will get drawn out and you get to win 300 points.
I know, right? You could put that
That's
against
good,
your
isn't it?
Airbrush or whatever
Yeah,
you
you
want to
could.
do. Whatever you want to do.
Absolutely. Right,
I'm
shall we
loving
read-
this. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
It's flying and I love it so much. I can't wait to see what you do with it. It's going to look
gorgeous.
amazing gilded.
Absolutely. Right, let's quickly run through these inks.
Yes, let's do
please.
it. Okay, so the ones that I was just
Oh.
featuring. Oh, go on.
I'm not going to read Mrs. H's 999 comment outside because I might get in trouble. Dan, can I read it? Yeah. All right,
All
then.
right, I'll let you read it.
Thanks. You'll let me get in
There you
trouble. Oh no, Mrs. H999 wrote, don't forget his nuts.
I did give him a
And
little
Tricia went,
nod.
oh no, Mrs. H999. Oh, listen, we do things like this all the time.
Honestly.
We have some moments, don't we, here at Highlight Crafts? But do you know what? It's lovely to come in here every day, be invited into your homes and share our time with you and just share our expertise and our knowledge. It's a lot of fun and we love it, and we don't take anything too seriously. We're not slick and professional. If you want that, you need to go somewhere else, but we do have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we bring you the most amazing brands and products. So if you are new, spread the word.
Yes,
Get all your
spread the
crafty
word.
friends watching us, because honestly it's a good giggle. Right, no Karen Halbert, no elephant today, thank you. I'm not
No.
going down that road. I got a look.
Don't even
Right,
chunk
we've got
about
2
it.
minutes.
Oh, sorry.
Let's
okay.
go.
Let's just go. We've got the inks for, of course, your airbrushes. Now, these are what I was featuring during the demos. They flow beautifully. They're very high pigmented as well. You're going to get great coverage and a great blend, regardless of which colours you're going to work together. You can make a seamless blend between the two. The top one here that we're looking at as well gives you that wonderful summer fresh look and feel. You've got loads of vibrant, zesty colours in there that are all very complementary of one another, and it goes an incredibly long way.
Julie Wall was giving herself a pat on the back. She went, see, I resisted saying that. We
Congratulations,
watched
Julie.
because you're normal like us. I think that's quite
Define the
debatable,
word.
Mrs. H999. I don't think there's one of us in here that's normal.
I don't even know what that word means.
I do. It's a setting on your washing machine. Normal.
Right, okay.
Yeah, but yes, we do
There
have
we
a lot
go.
of fun. Right, I'm going through that wall. Now, you need to go now to liveshopping.vip because we've got Hairy Mary coming up. Hairy Mary's next door. Oh, yes, let's draw the winner.
Let's do it.
Absolutely. But yeah, Hairy Mary up next. Winner is, yay, Sheila Kelly.
Oh,
Well done,
congratulations.
Sheila. Keep an eye out for a message from us, and that will have your instructions in, and then we can put those points onto your account. Thank you for joining us. David, you're up at 11
11
with
o'clock.
2 hours with Arlinda Chapman and Crafty Witches. In the meantime, Hairy Mary.
Hairy
I
Mary.
know. I'm intrigued. You're intrigued,
I'm
aren't
so
you?
excited to see Hairy
You're
Mary.
really intrigued.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Liveshopping.vip. Hop over there now, and I'll be with next door with our Simon in a few seconds' time. See you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.